Good evening, and welcome to a live stream of me, Every Games and Tea, joined by four wonderful friends of mine to play some Dungeons and Dragons in this very strange world of Malintar that exists inside my head. I am very subdued today, which is unusual. I am not... Sometimes I'm subdued, sometimes I'm very all over the place, and today I'm just subdued, so that's what we're going to be. Possibly because, for me, this is an easy stream. I just get to sit back and shut the fuck up. It's great. As usual, there are some announcements to talk about. First of those is I'm affiliated with Fantasy Grounds, and DnD, I need to say Dungeons D, DnD. If you would like to support the stream, as well as also getting your things for Fantasy Grounds, and by things I mean your Dungeons and Dragons modules, your Pathfinder module, Starfinder, Call of Cthulhu, Vampire the Masquerade, and whatever the fuck else they have on that platform, because Fantasy Grounds is now free for everyone, which is fucking amazing. Thanks, TK. That's very, very kind of you. So yeah, if you would like to support the stream, you can do so by clicking the links that are going to be appearing in the chat, or have now just appeared in the chat. Thank you, TK. Or if you're watching on YouTube, in the description below. Your support is very much appreciated. Music is a thing in the background that has been provided to us by Sirenscape.com, Tipperton.com, Fessin Studios, Alexander Nakarada from Serpent Studios. Have I remembered everybody? I don't think so. No, I actually remembered already. Good lord. And Travis Lovoi from RPG Music Maker. Fuck me, I managed to do that all off the top of my head. So yeah, you can do... those folks are amazing because they create music within a Creative Commons license. So we wouldn't have... Without those folks, we wouldn't have a nice background ambience to the game. So yeah, they're awesome. There are other, there is another website that we have to thank, that is Heroforge. You can see miniatures dotted around the screen. These have all been created in Heroforge. Heroforge is an awesome platform to create minis, and apparently now also minis, or dice with minis in them, which is kind of very cool and weird and wonderful at the same time.
Funky.
Yeah. But yeah, they're awesome. They don't sponsor the stream in any way. They don't sponsor me. They just allow me to show stuff on stream. So yes, thanks Heroforge for allowing us to do that. YouTube, mentioned it previously, youtube.com/@games_and_t, where you can catch up on all the various different now 120 episodes of this thing, which yeah, I didn't realize it earlier until TK mentioned it. Yeah, 120 episodes of this. Almost 4 years of this. I didn't think this would ever happen, but yeah, it's been a long time. He says, looking off into the distance. It's been a while, but yeah, it's still a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying it, etc. So yeah, it's been good. That's not me. I'm just having fun with it. Okay. Yeah. That's everything I like talking about. The stuff I hate talking about is donations. I have seen the link there, TK. Thank you. It's very kind of you. I hate talking about donations because I don't think I need them. I don't want them. It gets me extremely embarrassed.
But he deserves them.
No, I do not. I'm just a fuckwit.
He is a good person.
No, shut up. I'm just a fuck with four wonderful friends that play this game and stream it. So, like, if you feel like donating, I'm not going to stop you. The only way I can stop you is by removing the donate link. But I know people get annoyed at me if I do that. So I don't. There's a donate thing underneath. If you want to send me a bribe to do that, think about yourself first. Please think about yourself first. The world is weird. The world is really weird right now. So think about yourself first and your own financial stability. Don't think about me. I'm just, as I said, a fuckwit with four wonderful friends who put up with me for some strange reason. I don't know why, but they do. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. And streaming it. That's it. Nothing more. We do have a Lydia. Don't worry, she is here. She's currently giving herself some fuel, but don't worry, we will see her in a moment. once she's done giving herself fuel. Unfortunately, though, we are not joined by a river tonight. They're currently going through some stuff, so they're not here to be with us. We wish them all the best. Big hugs to them. Hopefully we'll see them next week, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm going to shut up now and let my players talk about their characters. I'm going to start with Neil. Tell us about Sykes. And how is he doing?
All right, I'm short and sweet. He's doing good. He's currently sleeping after being revived a second time. Yeah, Sykes is he's a wood elf ranger rogue with the ranger's sniper background and not background, but the subclass sniper and subclass phantom. Currently going through the areas trying to find his family, and has now been separated from the wraith that was kind of controlling him. So maybe I can be a wraith but still be Sykes now.
You weren't necessarily being controlled, you were just feeding a wraith.
Well, I was feeding him, but now I'm no longer feeding him because he's dead.
Yep. Your connection has been broken and that wraith has been killed.
And now I could be a living wraith.
If you want. Ruben, tell us about Atlas.
Yes. Well, Atlas was a sweet little boy, big boy, being an entertainer, rolled in with a brown crowd and then into another one. And now he's killed one of his old teammates. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you curb stomped him.
River, who would be running Ferrick.
Oh, no.
Ferrick is our Knoll reborn character. Sea Goddess. That's it. Also, Ferrick right now is very seriously injured and unconscious. Technically dying. But I will not kill off a player character while the player is not here. So they are currently unconscious and right now extended dying. That's the best way to put it.
Extended dying.
I will quickly introduce Yannae as well, unless Lydia would like to talk about Yannae briefly. I will take that as...
Nope.
Oh,
I can talk in like a solid half minute, but not yet.
Okay, that's cool. Then I'll give a quick introduction about Yannae. Not about how she's doing, because that's what Lydia needs to talk about. But Yannae is our big heart, punches, two swords, and vengeance. Tiefling. Apparently she's also a cleric, but learning to be cleric, I think, is more accurate than good. Good at her job. And last but not least, we have Jeff from Alhanjin, who's playing a very, very, very new character called Lovoi. We know nothing about them right now, because they've just arrived. But Jeff, can you tell us briefly what Lavoi's thoughts are about the situation he just did?
Well, he doesn't know Sykes yet, but he thought it would feel very cute that Sykes would call himself an archer.
Asshole.
Jokes aside, no. Yeah, he was.
True though.
He was sent here to find the Scarlet Guard, and he did. And that they were into big trouble does not surprise or faze him at all.
Hey, that's quite the statement that is. Looking forward to that and looking forward to proper interactions there later. But thank you for giving me that wonderful segue there. Yes, the Scarlet Guard. We're in a bit of a tizzy. And that bit of a tizzy. Okay, that bit of a tizzy was a dragon fighting a lich, undead being creature of stuff that shouldn't be here. That's what was happening. As well as also Tyfari being on the side of said creature, not the dragon, the other one. And cultists and plague zombies, which then also was spreading a certain blight and creating more zombies. It was a fuck ton of hecticness. It was a lot. It was a lot. Unfortunately, towards the end of the battle, while Lathanas did the best he could, tried everything he tried to do in whatever way he could, but was unfortunately finally killed due to a very frustrated Hellgrinds casting Power Word Kill, thus putting Lathanas out of the misery that he was trying to fight. Hellgrind, seeing the situation in which he was in, how very much hurt he was, and very pissed off, decided to not try and stick around and headed out to, try to leave. Except Lovoi happened. Lovoi was a bit of a healer. Healed Yannae up. Yannae took that opportunity to give herself a bit of health, and then cast Sacred Flame. And thank you to the watchers at that time for providing the reroll, because Sacred Flame was able to...
White Snow Owl, I believe.
I think it was White Snow Owl, yes. Sacred Flame was able to penetrate the defenses of Hellgrind and put him out of his misery for good. So Scarlet Guard. Hellgrind, the body of Hellgrind lies burning on the sands of the sands towards the desert. The massive form of Lathanas is there, crumpled and motionless. There are dead Dragonborn, Kenku, more zombies than you actually realized, scattered around this field of battle. A large amount of dust is scattered across the ground from where the point of the wraith that was Sykes was destroyed, and Atlas standing over the inert and caved-in head of Tyfari.
Is the area still on fire?
The area is still on fire for the moment. Talking which, Ferrick, you can all see that Ferrick is also on fire. And that also goes for you as well, Yannae. You are also on fire.
Oh.
Yeah. You're still on fire right now.
As well.
I would go to Ferrick and I will drop a Cure Wounds on him.
Cool.
And I will try and help. Or I will help Yannae with putting out the fires first, and after that, help Ferrick.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for that. I'm not going to make you figure it out, because like fire is fire. If you get caught on fire, drop one roll, or get somebody else to pat you down as quickly as possible. So. It is, however, a little bit more difficult because the fire that is here is weirdly very sticky. In a very strange way. It has difficulty letting go. And it does take you a little while to put all the fires out. Your healing to Ferrick does at least cool down his breath to the point that he's no longer hyperventilating to the point of death, but he is now, the breath is calmer, and some of the burns and wounds afflicted across his body have begun to heal up slightly, but he is still unconscious.
Yeah, is Lovoi patting me down, or what's going on?
Sure, go over that.
Quiet.
Alright.
Positioned him in the middle.
All right. I'll pat along, but I'll
Just a petting.
spare a look for Ferrick on the ground and for Atlas. Just checking in with everyone. Like, is everybody still up?
Yeah, Atlas is just standing there looking a bit scorched, but just wild-eyed, being like, I got him! You got him! We did it! We actually did it!
And that's when I see Tyfari's dead body on the ground. And I just scream and run. Because for months that's been my friend. And I crash at his body. And I just try to see what's left of his face. What is left of his face? What did you leave of his face, Atlas?
Well, I stomped on his neck as you described it,
Oh.
GM, so yeah. Guess
The head
Let's
is
say half
tilted.
a face,
the
I
head
guess.
is tilted
Yeah.
to a point that is very, very much not natural for a body. But the face of Tyfari is still intact.
Are his eyes open?
I'll say yes, they are open.
Then I put in
and
the effort
glassy.
to close them.
I'll probably say that the look, that sort of frozen look that a body has after a violent death. Tyfari's, where most people would either be shock, horror, pain, or confusion, Tyfari's is probably more a look of frustration and anger. Would I read that right, Jeff?
I am currently also typing you a message, so give me 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
Anger and something. Right?
What Tyfari's last look would be? What would be resting on his face?
Probably just kind of sadness.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just yeah. Thanks for that, Jeff. No, you hadn't.
Okay.
So thank you for
Ah,
you hadn't sent it to me. So now I'm.
I knew I forgot something to do in the last week.
But no, thank you. I have it now.
Okay.
And I'll just sit there with Tyfari's head in my hands. And just quietly sobbing.
Atlas will say, I'm sorry. It had to happen.
I'll be nodding, but
Yeah.
can't really say anything.
Lovoi, what's your passive perception?
Something ridiculous, I believe.
I believe it was also something ridiculous, but just remind me again.
20. Not
20.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty stupid.
Oh, it could be worse.
It could be worse. This is true, but still, 20 passive perception is 20 is nuts. What is your passive insight though?
How did I calculate that?
10
Good,
plus
so
your insight.
got it.
bonus.
10 plus her insight. That is a 12.
12. Okay. I'm just remembering back your backstory and your history. Okay. You've experienced battle, right?
Yeah, quite a bit.
So you're kind of by yourself observing everything. The Dragonborn around there is passive insight 12 is not great.
Oh, no.
It's really not good. A victory has just
Needed
happened.
a good roll somewhere else.
Sorry?
I needed a good roll somewhere else.
This is true, yeah. A victory has just happened, but there is no victory celebration. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, no, Lovoi will just check up on anyone who is still alive and see if everyone who is up is at least healed. So he will do cure wounds on those that can still benefit from it.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna really heal everyone who is somewhat wounded, but he is gonna heal basically everyone who is at 0 hit points.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I'll
Use
do
his
that.
medicine for healing the worst injuries.
Mhm.
And after that, he will go up to because Yannae and Atlas are sort of together. He's in a bit of a weird spot. He will go up to them and ask them, was he a friend or an enemy? I'm sorry.
Well, a bit of both, I guess. He used to be a friend. Just looks at Yannae, he used to be a friend, but definitely turned into an enemy now. He was in cahoots with the rest of these, and I just points at the rest of the battlefield. What caused this? He's got this whole lab still under there. But who? Thanks for helping, by the way. But who are you?
I am. Did I give him a last name? No. My name is Lovoi. I was sent here by. Oh, I'm closing tabs. I shouldn't close. I was sent here by King Philip Toldell, and I was sent here to seek the help of the Scarlet Guard.
Tell you anything, should I?
Sorry, you're very soft to me, so I can't quite make out what you were saying.
Sorry, does that tell you anything? Who this is? This king?
Oh, Yannae
history
is
check.
not super responsive. Will be thinking, not talking.
Fair enough.
History. Straight roll. That's a straight 2.
Cool, fine. Don't mean anything to you.
I don't know who this king is or why he sent for our help. Well, what's left of the Scarlet Guard, I guess.
I apologize, Scarlet Guard. Philip is king of the kingdom of Narl, and he was sent here because what you have encountered here, we have also encountered in Narl.
You mean these guys?
The Blight, yes.
Fuck. Apparently there's a lab where they made it, just over there.
Atlas points towards the burning city.
Basically, yes. Fuck. Could they have? Do you know anything about these occults? Supposedly it's made.
As far as we have learned, it is indeed laboratory made, and there are multiple of these instances spread across the continent and across the world. And King Philip has encountered them, has tried to stop them, and he has need of a group of heroes, and so he sent me to find you. I am called Lovoi. I am Philip's personal scout, huntsman, occasional assassin, and he has instructed me to find you and to aid you in whatever is needed.
Well, nice to meet you, Lovoi. I'm Atlas. I'm humbled to have the eyes of royalty on us. I had no idea we were this well known. Why did they seek us out specifically?
He sent me to find you and to ask or beseech the Scarlet Guard to aid him in ridding the kingdom of Gnarl of this blight. But I see that Bunabral also has its troubles with it, so...
Yes. Hopefully no longer. Hopefully no longer, but we should probably go. If there's more, you should probably go have a look at this lab.
At this, Yannae will get up and wipe the blood off of her face and hands and say, maybe later.
Yes. Yes, we could do with the rest first.
You should mourn your fallen first.
Thank you.
If I can assist in any way, please let me know.
Lovoi, was it?
Yes, indeed.
Yannae.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Is there any way in which I can assist?
Well, and she looks around and there's a dead dragon.
Which you now see is beginning to be surrounded by the Dragonborn.
I think we need to see what happens here first.
Yeah.
Amongst the Dragonborn, are there any whose name we know?
Yeah. Yes, actually, there are. Apuk and Nimbankuek have both survived the fight. They both look battered and very hurt, but they are alive and... Well, they're both alive. Let's put it that way.
Kenku still around? And is there any sign of the Bunabralian army?
Now, roll me a
Approaching.
perception check, please, Atlas.
Alright.
For that.
Well.
With
You can do it.
disadvantages because it's still dark.
I believe in you.
Hey!
Hey.
Well,
But with
Yes,
disadvantage?
see how the disadvantage.
Hey!
Oh.
That's not
Oh.
bad.
Not too
That's
bad.
not bad. A 16.
The light is helping him from the fire.
So
light.
surprisingly, the fire is the fire, that the sort of weird greenish, sort of sickly green fire that is still burning in some areas. Is helping you to look around. There are a lot of Kenku dead. It's... Yeah, I'm not going to say you're going to know, but... of the amount of Kenku that came with you, not many have survived. Two individuals who you do see picking their way through the bodies of their comrades are just quickly grab their names again. Where are you? Joshi and Karam.
Mhm.
You can both see that they are alive. However, Karam seems to be supporting a wound of some kind. He has his arm bound up and kind of sort of held against their body.
Yeah, we probably need to collect our dead and get the fuck out of here before anyone unwelcome shows up. Epoch, how are you? How are we gonna? What do you want to do with Larthanas?
He just looks at you, and then he looks back at Larthanas. There's not really. There's no response. There's no reaction to what you're saying. It's kind of sort of he just looks at you, then just looks back at Larthanas, and there's no engagement. He seems lost.
I'll pat him on the shoulder and say, "I'm sorry, but we gotta get moving." And I'll look for some of the Dragonborn who seem to be busy going about stuff and just offer help.
Sure.
How are you planning?
There are a couple of Dragonborn which are busy going about stuff. That's fine. You will notice this. The Dragonborn that are busy going about stuff, they are not red. And there are very few other colors of Dragonborn within this conclave. But the few that are who are doing stuff are of different color. And there are also not many of them either. But you do now begin to notice that all the red Dragonborn are in a kind of shock.
Is Nimbin red?
Yep, he is also red.
Well, guess I'll yell out to them, what are we gonna do with Larthanas? And I'll yell in the direction of the Kenku. Let's get the sleds ready. We'll collect our dead and move.
You see Jershi reacts to that. Leave the Kenku dead. The desert will take them. And he then starts barking out orders to whatever Kenku are remaining here. They start getting together some of the sleds. They start basically acting and moving.
Good.
That spurs the other different colored Dragonborn to start doing things. And they start collecting the dead of their dead.
Yeah, no. Approach them, and do any of you have any suggestions for what to do with Larthanas?
The one that you start approaching some of the older Dragonborn and the other colored Dragonborn, and one that will respond to you is a gold-colored Dragonborn. It is very difficult to make out the age of these creatures due to their scaly nature. But this gold Dragonborn looks to be old. There is a quality to their scales which seems as though that the color has tarnished or has faded over a long period of time. There is a slight movement to their body that indicates a very deep hurt within that has never healed properly. And there is also a very, very, very deep, long scar that runs up the sides of the side of his face. And he simply he says, "The red Dragonborn are in shock. They cannot do anything right now. I have seen it before. If they wish to leave, you must pull them away.
Well, we probably shouldn't leave Larthanas in the hands of our enemies.
It is a great dragon. Cannot lift such a big thing.
Well, Atlas will crack a few joints and
Until Atlas, he can't lift something. Ah!
All right.
grab the beast by its tail and start, guess dragging rather than lifting. But
Roll me a strength throw, please. Or would this be athletics? This would be athletics. Roll me an athletics as you
nice,
go to try and
because
drag a
I'm
literal
trying to
ancient-sized dragon.
dragging/lifting.
Do you have advantage?
Playing things. I have advantage even without.
Go for it.
Whatchamacallit?
Yes,
Without
dude,
raging.
lift a dragon,
Athletics,
man.
Right there.
Oh,
16. Ah!
You know what?
You just got an advantage redeemed,
Still
Atlas, so
have it.
roll again.
I
Rolling.
wanted
Oh,
to
you
get
actually rolled with
advantage.
advantage. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, you
yeah,
have
'cause he
advantage for
has
different
advantage normally.
I rolled with advantage, but I will spend one of my whatever.
Oh no!
Re-
Oh.
One. That's
Oh,
okay.
God.
I always take the always take the best one anyway.
Oh, yep. Well,
You
I
lift the
told something.
tail. I'll put it this way: you lift the tail, and you've dragged heavy things before. The technique is there, and you get into the technique. You dig your feet into the ground, but then but immediately your foot slips, and you end up falling onto one knee. You get back up, you plant the feet again, you begin to try and pull, but the foot slips again, and you end up sort of carving your feet into the sand, trying to pull this mighty weight of the dragon with you.
Oh, this is not gonna work, is it?
He's
Oh,
got
Kenku, do you?
too.
Can your sleds help? I know we've came here pretty lightweight, but can they help?
I'll say you find Joshi and you start asking about that. Joshi looks at you, looks at the dragon. No, we're not. The sleds are not designed to have that size. Just collapse.
Yeah.
Janai will appear at your side. We've lost this one.
Yeah.
We must save what
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, you're right. I just didn't want our enemies to get a hand on him, but well, I don't want them to get a hand on us either. We should leave. You're right.
Let's bring as many as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And I gesture over to the Red Dragonborn and the sleds. Like, there must be a way to drag them onto there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's start hurting them.
As you do.
I guess let's try. Quite literally, start hurting them.
That is literally what you end up doing. You end up gently pulling and guiding and basically moving what would just be almost automatons or people that just have no sense of self onto the sledge, and you start guiding them and start herding them towards a way. Lovoi, because of your stupidly high passive perception, the fire in the city has looked like it's been brought under control, or is at least not burning as merrily as it was. Yeah,
All right.
I'll put it that way.
I will tell the others, and that I have the idea that they're getting the fires under control in the city, and yeah, probably a good idea to get out of here. Do you want me to carry Tyfari?
You want to carry our friend?
If you think that's, if you allow me.
How about you carry this one instead? And I gesture towards Ferrick.
All right, and I will help Ferrick get moving.
And I will personally carry Tyfari.
Okay.
Who's
In a ve-
in charge of, who's leading the retreat?
You can see that Joshi has started to take command here, and is basically telling he's the one that is kind of guiding everybody to get pointed in the right direction, and is helping in that regard.
I'll try and catch his glance.
He sees you, finishes speaking to one of the Kenku that is able to at least pilot one of these sand sleds, and then heads over to you.
Nowhere near the city. Right?
I was thinking back to Paingolin.
Nowhere near there. It is a cursed place. We must avoid it. We must get everyone out.
All right. There's an oasis not far. Will that work?
It will work.
Okay.
We will extract our funds later.
Okay. He then starts giving a few commands to a few others, and the sleds were actually pointed in the direction which you know to be Paingolin, but they quickly get turned around, pointed out in towards the desert, and whenever you you feel ready, he will give the command to send everybody to send all the sleds or whoever is alive in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Send someone to Paingolin to send word that, about what happened.
He
we're still
nods
alive.
and says, "Yes, I have already done that."
Very well.
Very quickly, sleds are gathered and charged and lit. Their engines lit, and there is that horrendous mechanical noise of sand sleds starting up, and very quickly you all find yourselves skating out into the night, very cold night, out into the middle of the desert. Sykes, you are out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This was a turn I didn't expect, but that is okay. Improvisation.
For exhaustion.
Yeah, you've got 4
and
exhaustion.
figured-
No, I don't mean in terms of that. I didn't expect you guys to
I think-
go off into the middle.
I think
That's-
before.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I think before he would fall unconscious, though, he'd probably turn to Nathaniel and Farrell and just go and just get the 2 letters ready and say, "Get these to their recipients," or I guess because one goes to Tafari's brother about
Mhm.
Tyfari,
Mhm.
and the other one goes to
My father, in case of my
Yes.
death.
Shania's dad in case of Shania's death.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't know what happened to them. So
All right.
and then I will pass out. Right
And then
at
you'll
the
pass out.
foot of the gun.
That's fair. All right, so you hand off the letters to Farrell. Okay, how am I going to resolve this? An uncomfortable ride into the desert seems to pass in no time, as well as also an incredibly slow amount of time. There is that weird sense of unknowing how long you travel or how quickly you have passed. But the sand sleds slow down quickly after a time. You find yourselves looking out over a small oasis. Palm trees and other desert flora are here. You see the water reeds that occupy these places and are a very useful ingredient for at least the Kenku to preserve water and keep themselves hydrated while on the move. There is no clouds in the sky, and only the single moon of the lambent lady is shining this night. Sansa slide up. Joshi seems to take command again, setting up and helping as many people as possible to dismount from the sand sleds, guiding those red dragonborn who are still unable to move or are unable to function on their own. A few dragonborn, it seems to be the younger of the red dragonborn at least, are beginning to come to their senses and they're beginning to able to sort of move under their own accord. They still look dazed, but they are able to start moving under their own effort. Very quickly, they set up camp, or at least they set up fires, places to keep warm. Because even though you're in the desert, it's fucking cold at night. So they start setting up fires and places for people to at least keep warm, and whatever supplies they may have on them begin to get a little bit of food going, or whatever else to keep themselves warm within this cold night. You wanted to say something?
Yes, Atlas will start mingling with the red dragonborn, basically trying to assure them and get them to do some easy tasks, helping setting up the camp.
Sure. Doing that begins to focus them. Begins to give them something to work to. No, Lovoi?
Sorry, I was zoned out a bit.
No, you're good.
I think I will try to think back about if Tyfari's ever said anything about his death rituals or the way he wishes to be buried, or any sort of macabre chat we may have had in the past.
Did you have any of that conversation? I don't recall it.
Not in game, but there's been plenty of moments maybe out of game where we could have
Absolutely.
talked.
It could be.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just looking at Jeff, thinking, is this
Well,
something we would have discussed?
I think that you would have chatted about it. Yeah.
All right. What would have been his rituals?
He would like to be buried by a tree in a pretty little hill with some flowers next to it.
All right.
Buried by a tree in a hill with some pretty little flowers.
He likes flowers and goats.
And goat flowers.
Whereas right now you are
Well-
in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you have to make do.
Yes.
Even
I will-
deserts have trees, Ed.
Yes.
I
I
have
will try
mentioned
to
there
aim
are
for
trees
like
here.
a sand dune. If
Well-
there is a tree anywhere nearby, it'll do.
We're at an oasis, so
Yeah.
chance
Well.
if you're gonna find one.
You are. There are trees here, and there are definitely sand dunes. It is. Yeah, it's not quite what Tyfari would have wanted. And you're having to kind of make do.
Well, I mean, we might have Feral somewhere in the future, and if anyone can pop flowers out of his ass, it's Feral.
It's
You can do it. It's true.
Money
Yeah.
Tree 2.0.
Exactly.
It becomes a magic tree.
Do you do anything else apart from take the time to dig a deep enough hole so that the desert scavengers do not find the body of Tyfari?
There's a prayer in my family for when a master dies. And I don't say it out loud. But I do say it.
What do you do with his equipment?
Nothing yet, because I feel like if we are to bury him, we should do it together.
Okay.
And I will slap Sykes if he tries to take all of his clothes off.
So you
What you would have wanted.
nothing yet, but
I'll wash his face
Okay.
and vigil. I'll have a vigil.
Is there anything else that you guys would want to do in this time?
Hmm. Well, Atlas will have a look at that vigil from afar for now. Yeah. Before going to bed.
So the camp quietens down. The small city / large town of Paingolin, unsure about what happened, also rests uneasy as you all come to rest and get a long rest after a really fucking long day. The following morning comes around. The Red Dragonborn, who are mostly now back to... I'm going to say they're back to normal. There is... Among the younger Dragonborn, there is a lot of anger. It seems to be manifesting. It seems to be there's anger is manifesting. They look anxious. They look like they want to do something. There is... You hear a few heated... so Yannae and Lovoi. You hear a few heated arguments. A few times when... you hear the clash of swords and raised voices. Apuk is cognizant. Same with Nimbenkuak. They are both cognizant and both aware of what's going on. They don't look like they are fully with it, but they are at least aware of what's going on and are just doing things now. Looks like they are lighting fires to stave off the morning cold. Looking like they're just keeping themselves a bit busy, just to basically going through the rituals of the day. Give themselves some focus. Atlas, you are approached by Joshi.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here. This was a good idea. The Elder doesn't know he needs to know, and Barnan and the remainder are still in Paingolin.
Yeah, did you hear back from them?
Unfortunately, no, it's too late. Hope to hear back today, but...
No, right. Yeah, are we safe here for now?
For now,
Mm-hmm.
looks like our life of nomadship is not done. For now we are, provided that the army doesn't find us.
Yeah, that's what I'm a bit worried about. They must have noticed. Are the fires still raging in the city, or is that cold? Can we tell from some hilltop?
Would you be able to tell from this distance? I'm going to need another perception check from you, dear boy.
Why am I asking these questions?
Hey, you're beginning to take
my
charge.
job.
Like, could I throw a giant boulder at the
looking
city
the
to stop
wrong
the fire?
Unfortunately, you seem to have gone quite a distance into the desert, at least to the point that you can't make out where the city was, or should have been.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, their armies probably, well, hopefully they're just looking at the dragon and thinking that's that. But probably also found Hellgrind and a bunch of zombies and your comrades. Our comrades. Yeah, let's. We gotta reunite with the rest of the Dragonborn, and Sykes and everyone else.
Okay. Do you have an idea?
I have some idea. That guy that just joined us, he helped us in the fight all of a sudden, and he seems to know more about about what those people were doing. So we may want to return to the scene of the crime, so to speak, and look at that laboratory. But that must be teeming with people by now.
Perhaps. First priority is to get everybody out of Paingolin. The place is now lost.
Yes. We need to reunite with them. That's all I need to know. All I know for sure.
Let us get them here.
Yeah.
He looks over to Apuk. That is going to be a problem. Apuk.
What will be?
You see, you glance over, and Apuk was just poking the fire, trying to get some embers going. And at the here, mention he looks up, looks towards Joshi. Joshi says, "Come here." Apuk just sort of looks over, gets up, and kind of sort of trudges over. He walks over, but there's like slight daze. There's still that dazed look. but he's at least moving under his own power. And Joshi looks at him. Are you well? Apog just sort of looks at him. I am fine. Can you lead? I don't know. Well, if you don't, the rest of your clan is going to tear itself apart. So, Apog looks a little bit confused, and Judge just points around and points out, and indicates the few places where heated arguments are happening, where swords have been drawn, and younger Dragonborn are sort of, what's the word? Posing against each other.
Right. They're fighting for dominance.
A little bit, yeah. That sort of that domination thing. No, it is genuinely what's happening. Apog sort of looks.
I'm sorry for your loss, Epoch, but we can't afford to fall apart right now.
Yes. Give me a moment. He turns and stomps over to where two younger red dragonborn have been squaring off against each other, and he just grabs both of them and just knocks their heads together. Bucks down at them as the two of them fall. You see him shoulder around, stomp over to two others that are currently yelling at each other, and just basically gives them a massive whack across the jaw to both of them, and that kind of sort of knocks them around. They turn and then turn with that really aggressive look, and Apog just is there staring down at them, and they immediately start backing down. And I think Apog's got it. It's Joshi. Might be a bit of an issue, but it looks like it.
It's an issue he's probably gonna sort out. Well, let's hope.
I hope so.
Yeah. Do we still have many wounded? Can we do anything for them?
We have some wounded. Hopefully they're still working and are able to work. Karam is seriously wounded, but he seems to be okay, I think. And he indicates the Kenku who you met previously, the sort of grey-tipped plumage of Karam. You see that they're still holding their arm against themselves, and they're helping out. They're doing what they can with their free hand, but they're not moving as well as they were yesterday.
Yeah, I'll approach him. How are you doing?
Hey, okay, I'm fine. Just hurting a bit, that's all.
Can I, where are you hurting?
A bit on the arm. Fucking zombies. It's alright, though.
Zombies,
all
indeed. Yeah, well, hopefully our healer will come soon, and they'll take care of that.
Oh, it's fine. It's bound up. It's all good. It's all good.
Can you show me? It's you seem to be
sure. He holds out his arm to you. You see that it's bound where the wound was, except that the bandages that are around the wound, these were put on yesterday, so they should be fresh. However, they look like bandages that have been on a wound for the past 4 days and haven't been changed.
That's gross.
Yeah, probably should get a look at. He starts
Yes.
unwinding the bandage.
Mhm.
As he unwinds it, you see the arm. You see the arm there. He looks and goes, "Oh, that's that. Oh, that's not good."
Oh,
And
oh, that stinks. That's not good.
yeah, it stinks. And basically, what has happened is the flesh has begun to necrotize. That bite has done something to his arm, and the wound around the sort of skin around it has turned this very sort of sickly grey color, and you can see that the wound itself is just black and rotting, and yeah, it reeks. There is a very strong smell, and you can see
No,
that
we need.
the wound
need to
is
get you to a
beginning to
healer.
spread as well. That
Oh,
greyness
right
in the
now.
tissue is beginning to spread.
Come along with me, and I'll put his not hurt arm around my shoulders, and I'll carry him around.
Okay. Oh,
Nope.
Okay.
You need a healer.
You just drag him. Where
I'll,
are you taking him to?
Well, I'll just basically walk around camp yelling for a healer. I'll yell for Yannae. I'll so Lovoi do some healing. Yeah, basically just running around yelling for a healer.
While this conversation at us was having with Joshi, and then very soon after Karam, what was Yannae and Lovoi up to while this was happening?
You first, Lovoi.
Well, I would be still attending the wounded, slapping some people who have 4-day-old bandages around them. And for the rest, I would mostly occupy my time with scouting, see if the army of Maharasta, that's the word I'm looking for, is approaching.
Which do you do first, or which is your focus? I'm actually going to ask you, which one is your focus, the army or the healing?
The healing he would probably do for like an hour-ish in the morning, just after waking up after the long rest, and then he'll go out and do a little scouting.
Okay, then we're gonna do scouting as your focus there. All right, roll me a perception check, please.
Would I be assisted because I have my companion with me, who no one has seen yet? I just realized.
They've been on the sidelines.
I'm going to say no. You would not be assisted because your companion is simply your pet.
But he has 50 feet movement.
This is true, yes, but you're the one doing scouting.
He's like a fly on steroids.
It doesn't matter. You're still the one doing scouting. Sorry, bud.
You're a pet fly.
24.
20.
That'd be awesome.
He says, "Could I get assistance?"
okay.
And then rolls a fucking 24.
It's okay.
Jeez, dude. All right, with a 24, and you rocking around with your companion, who we will describe in a moment. You are able to make out the army of Maharasta. They are right now picking through. Actually, no, they wouldn't be. They would have already done that. They are currently guarding the battlefield where you all were previously, and also are kind of guarding the Dragonborn. The dragon. You also notice that the city of Maharasta is in ruins.
Okay.
It is in absolute ruins. The fire that Lathna set was actually far more devastating than perhaps was first realized, and the city itself is, well, right now in effective terms, gone. It is in complete ruins.
Our party has officially killed the city. Yay! Good job.
Congratulations,
Well,
guys.
We're the
well,
hero.
we saved
The dragon
from
did it.
destruction.
The dragon
just
was at a
I'm
quick-
reminded of a classic British
It
scene
was-
going, are we the baddies?
Yeah,
Me.
just a little bit.
Recurring theme.
You will also notice, Lovoi, that there are soldiers searching the desert or searching the surrounding areas. Seems like they are looking for something.
All right. Are they working alone? Are they working in pairs or anything?
In pairs.
All right. Would I be able to sneak up on one, very stealthily shoot one in the face, preferably? Secondary option would be the groin area, and knock the other one out to bring him as a prisoner back to the camp.
Ah, like that. Okay.
Or knock both out. That's also an option, but you know.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I
I'm
like
not going
shooting
to-
things in the face.
You do very much like shooting things in the face. It's almost like you built the character to do that.
Yeah. It's almost as if he's an assassin.
Roll me a stealth check, please.
All right.
Just shoots arrows with boxing gloves.
That is
on
a
them.
32.
Okay.
God.
We found his strong points.
So,
Ah.
I get the feeling that I like you're level 11, right?
Fighter 2, Ranger 5, Rogue 4, yeah.
Yeah, so you're at level 11, 32. I almost feel like Vax suddenly appears, gives you a high five, and then carries on. From a completely
That will make
different
too much
campaign,
noise.
like it's oh my god. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you feel very confident you are not seen.
I like not being seen.
What'd you do?
And I will. I'm probably gonna do the smart thing and sneak up on them.
Yep.
One patrol, just one who is slightly isolated from the rest. Sneak up on them and knock one out and stab the other one with a dagger.
Sure. You notice that these individuals are lightly armored. They aren't wearing the same very heavy armor and equipment of the regular army. It looks like these guys are genuine actual scouts for the army. But yeah, roll me your attack first.
Are they the British Home Guard?
No, they are not the British Home Guard.
Oh, sadness.
Not quite.
With the dagger, so that would be a
23.
plus 11. I'm not sure how I get plus 11 though. That-
Did you?
It'd still at least be plus 9. So
Well, yeah. So remove 2 points from that, and you still get 21.
yeah, still get 21. So.
Did you use there are two different things in your sheet. You have one which is the dagger symbol and one which is the bomb
Oh
symbol.
yeah, I did the throne one. Yeah, I did the throne one.
there
That
you
was
go.
the issue. Yeah, okay, got it.
So yeah,
Oh yeah,
21 still hits though.
All right. And that will do this 8 plus sneak attack 3d6.
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. That
On
will.
a senior citizen who's from the Home Guard.
Yeah. It's...
I'm now making them the Home Guard. And I'm sorry.
No, they're not the Home Guard, and I'm going to refuse to accept this.
It is now Dad's army.
No, it is not. It's fucking no. It's not Dad's army. I will not have you do that to Dad's army. This. Were you attempting to kill this one?
This is the one that I want to kill. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're dead.
All right. And then with my second attack, I will again use the dagger, but this will be just, give him a good old knock on the head and KOing him.
Roll me your attack.
This should be the right one. Yeah, see?
Yeah, that hits. Fucking hell, jeez.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right. Yeah, this also knocks out this. That also knocks out the other individual.
All right.
These guys don't have a lot.
All right. Well, I will quickly toss some sand over the dead one.
Sure.
Just quick burial, and then I will take the one I knocked out back to the camp, and I will see if I can find anyone who's good at interrogating him, because that's not my forte. I think no, that's not my forte. I'm not very. Persuasive.
You're a good assassin. You're not an interrogator.
No, that's other people's business.
Okay. What has Yannae been up to while Lovoi's been out? Lovoi's been out scouting and Atlas has been talking to Joshi.
Yannae's been up to 2 things. One, there are a whole bunch of Red Dragonborn who watched their leader die because Tyfari took a certain side and made some choices. They saw the dead man that is now laying at my feet as an enemy. And so in order to avoid his corpse being defiled by anybody who has an axe to grind, she will stay by his body like that.
Okay.
But number 2, she's been looking into the desert for specifically 2 things. 1, anyone traveling from Pretty Pretty Paingolin.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, a very small red fox.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Nice.
That's with a natural 20.
Fucking hell.
The dice.
The dice. Yeah.
The dice.
Wow. The dice are telling a story today. Yeah, you easily spot the sand sleds skating across the desert from the direction of Pretty Pretty Paingolin. Fucking 20. I'll also say from here, you are also able to see that. Well, I'm not going to say you can easily see them because still some distance, and Lovoi was the one that went out and did some scouting. But there's a kind of sort of twinkling on the horizon of metal reflecting on armor, coming from the vague direction of where you think the battle was. You did head off in a fairly quick hurry, so remembering which direction you came from in that kind of slightly chaotic situation, difficult. So you think you know where the battle was, and there is a kind of that twinkling of metal sunlight shining on armor in the distance. Familiar as permanent. Yeah. That'll be it for now.
I will rise, and though I will not abandon Tyfari's body, I will make it very clear where I am in this camp, because I'm on a hill as well, so I'll just make myself visible for whoever is traveling this way.
Okay.
Do I hear Atlas yelling for help?
I was about to come to this point. Yes. After a short amount of time, you hear Atlas yelling for healer.
Yeah, Atlas would have also seen where Yannae held vigil, so he will travel that direction.
Fine. All good. Atlas approaches you, and you can see in his arms is a slightly sort of concerned, but also wondering why he's in his arms. Karam.
Yannae, we've got a problem. It's,
I can,
you
look,
do
I can
anything
walk.
about-
And I can walk. You can put me down.
well, you're hurt. It's all right.
Yes, but it's my arm. Look, I can just walk. I have feet.
What is it?
Have a look at his arm. He got bitten by one of those zombies, and well, this is what happened.
It's all right. It's fine. But I'm presuming, Atlas, you're going to brook no argument and basically just hold out Karam's arm to Yannae. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, fine, right. You see on the arm of Karam that again where the bite was, the feathers of the arm have really just begun to have just falling out, and what feathers that remain in around the area have become that sort of very shriveled look of unhealth of feathers that are kind of dead, to be honest. And what skin you can see around the wound where the bite was has turned this unnatural grey colour, and the wound itself has just become black, and you can smell the putrescence in there. It doesn't. You don't need to get near even to see it. You can smell the putrescence coming from the wound.
I will attempt to not show my repulsion on my face.
I'm not going to get you to know
Karam.
for that because you've gone around. You've gone around for a bit.
Karam, I need you to stick out your arm.
Why?
I do not know if this will hurt, but it may help.
What are you going to do?
I get a little bit of help from above, yeah?
Okay. Weird, but
Plus,
sure.
we'll
Right.
hold him for now gently, but
Above.
firmly.
He will.
Just trust her, all right? She'll
Look for
try and
something like a
move.
stick for him to bite on.
This is help from above.
I don't like where it's going. Okay. With the stick between his teeth now.
This might not hurt, is what I'm saying.
Not really helping.
I don't want to lie to you. Okay, let's try this, huh? And I'll warm up my hands.
Mhm.
Even though it's not necessary, we're in a fucking desert. Everything's hot.
Yeah.
And without thinking about, or trying very hard not to think about how disgusting it is, I will try to touch the wound.
Okay.
And I will know what it feels like to heal. And I know what it feels like when Ventulia's power goes through my fingers.
Mhm.
But now I'm in search of whatever it is that's inside him. And I wish to neutralize it. I wish to end it. And I will cast Lesser Restoration.
Ooh. Can you please read for me the spell of Lesser Restoration?
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it.
Alright. Does Lesser Restoration require a monetary component?
No, it is just verbal and somatic.
Perfect. That electric feeling of Ventulia's power passing through your body and through your fingers, it definitely feels like it that electric feeling which when you heal you know immediately affects the wound and is very much a closing of the wound. This does feel like you're searching. It feels like you're being pulled along, and you can almost feel that searching power finding a disease within the arm, within Karam, it grabbing hold and scorching the disease from within. You hear Karam, you say Karim, that's my love character. Karam kind of basically going, oh shit, fuck, oh god,
Hold still.
bloody hell, ow, that fucking hurt. And as you pull your hand back, yeah, oh, thank you, DK. Yeah, it's that putrescent stink is still there, but there is now a slight healthy look to the surrounding skin, and the feathers, which were looking like they were being corrupted through disease, no longer look like they are. Whereas before, Atlas, you could literally watch in real time the very slow progression of whatever it was that was in the arm. It has stopped completely.
Look, like it worked. How are you feeling?
There. Why do I taste cinnamon?
I don't know, but you can taste. That's a good sign. Let's get you to bed.
No, I'm fine. And just put me down for heaven's sake.
All right, you are down.
You put him down. He takes a few steps and then immediately totters to his knees.
Yep.
Maybe I should.
Right. Yep. Let's get you to a bed.
This is annoying. Thank you, Yannae.
All right.
That hurt.
All right. Let's get you somewhere.
You know you're very strong, as he says.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Yannae. Thanks. I'll see if there's some more people with bites like these. Maybe we can do something, and
You look around.
I'll get this guy to bed first. Yeah.
Yeah, you get him to a sleeping bag. Okay.
Yannae did not respond to Atlas, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start looking around, and you notice that there are quite a few people around that have similar wounds, and there is a very common sort of pallor to these people. There is that look of a disease that their body is desperately trying to fight off, but is not quite able to.
Yeah. No, I'll just go by them one by one and just say, you need to see a cleric as soon as possible. Hopefully some are on their way. But we need to gather everyone that's diseased like this and have them looked at as soon as possible. And Atlas will just try to get a bit of an inventory of who's hurt like that and try to get them all together.
It is surprisingly most of the Kenku. There are a couple of Dragonborn that also, I'll say a couple, let's say a few Dragonborn that also are seemingly fighting off a disease, but mostly it is the Kenku. It seems as though the Kenku don't have as strong a constitution as Dragonborn do. Shocking. Let's do it this way. Lovoi.
Yes.
You... Let's go with you. You are riding back, and no, we're not going to say you are riding back, because it's in the process of doing. You come back to the camp, and I'll say Yannae, because she rolled a fucking natural 20 on her perception check, is the one that sees you first. Can you describe your little pet for us, please?
Well, it looks about yay high. It's not super tall, but it is pretty high. It's green. It has a long tail. There's some red spots on it, and yeah, well, it's a dinosaur. For those of you with archaeological acquaintances.
So you see Lovoi...
Paleontological.
So, Yannae, you see Lovoi is walking back to camp. Over his shoulder is very clearly seen a unconscious tabaxi in what looks to be leather armor. And just walking beside him is this long-limbed, long-necked and long-tailed lizard-like creature. Which I'm going to say, Yannae, you don't know what a fucking dinosaur looks like.
Lovoi,
Yes,
what have you brought?
a prisoner.
Why have you
I,
brought it?
The army of Maharasta was scouting near we had our battle yesterday, and yeah, I managed to take one scout out and take one prisoner, and I brought him back to camp.
For what purpose?
Well, we could question him and see how many there are, how strong the army is, what their idea is, what they want to do, all that.
And you speak
think
their
so.
language?
I figured there would be someone here who speaks their language.
We will
If
find
not,
one.
no, we'll find what to do with him.
And your friend? And I gesture towards the little lizard thing.
Who, him? Oh yeah, that's my pet, or well, my buddy. We've adventured for quite some time together. He's called Dino, the dinosaur.
A what? What?
Well, yeah, they're sort of lizard-like creatures who have been around here for ages, I think. I don't know. He doesn't tell me a lot.
Does he speak?
If you know how to speak with him, yeah.
In the sense that Atlas speaks to Hercules, or?
Yeah, sort of.
You don't know who Hercules is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How long has this man been following us?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say at this point, Lovoi.
That
not
would be
know who
funny
it
as
is.
hell.
I would say.
So
at this point,
no,
Lovoi just know who it
yeah.
is.
I have no idea what a Hercules is.
You will find out, hopefully, soon enough. I hope to expect Sykes and Ferrell here soon. They might bring the donkey. I hope they do. Atlas could use a friend.
Seems like multiple of you need some friends. If I may make the rude observation.
Do you know any volunteers?
I'm not very well acquainted in the Empire of Bunabral, so afraid not. But I'll see what I can do for you gang.
Very well. Maybe find this man a post to tie him to.
Yeah, I've got some rope with me, and I'll see if there's a place where we can Or any one of you can try and interrogate him.
There are plenty of trees around, so you're easily able to tie him up to a tree. I think that would be a good moment to take a bit of a break. I just realised what time it is, and I realised, oh, see the loot, so I'm going to take a break here. And after the break, we're going to get back to Sykes. Going to do a little bit of timey-wimey stuff to go with Sykes at the start of the day. But yeah, see you guys in about 10 to 15 minutes or so. Hello, we're back. Going to do a tiny bit of timey-wimey. I want to get to Sykes, who has been back at Pretty Pretty Paingolin after falling unconscious after firing a makeshift weapon that somehow is a little bit more no longer as makeshift as it was when it was first invented. Sykes, you awake the following morning. Not on the grounds of the tower where you fired the shot.
Yeah.
You're awake in a small home, small little house. There's a lit fire. There is I can hear myself in the background, I don't know why. You are placed upon a small straw cot. And there is a fire going to at least keep the place warm. Small table, nothing on there, no food, and a small sideboard within this room.
Okay. I just kind of look around. Still feeling he's like really tired, but I know he's got to get up and look for his friends. So he will stiffly move his legs out from the bed and try to get up.
You get up and head to the window that's here. Looking out, you can see an open courtyard with a central space and a central sort of central space. Under that space, there is a large furnace and an anvil beside it. Presumably, you don't see anybody around, and the furnace that's there doesn't appear to be lit. You can't see any smoke, at least. Put it that way.
That's like, was that where? Sorry, that wasn't Nephane's shop, was it?
It's very familiar, yeah.
Was it Nef? Okay.
It looks like it's Nephane's place.
Which means she's not at home right now, because she isn't working on anything. Otherwise, that would be a smokestack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look for Farrell.
Okay. You head out the door and head out into the town. There isn't really anybody around for the moment. This doesn't seem to be. And you start searching for Farrell, but you very quickly find him. He is at the gate. Also at the gate is Frederick and Abe, as well as Nephane, and what looks to be the rest of the whole fucking town.
I just looked at Farrell and Abe and Frederick and just say, "What's happening?"
Farrell turns, and there's tears in his eyes. There are tears in his eyes. Abe looks shell-shocked, and Frederick also doesn't. He looks worried.
Rubbing
You
my
also
eyes a
see.
bit,
You also see.
but yeah.
Out of breath, looking like they've travelled as fast as they can and are needing and basically quickly just basically gulping down as much water as they can. A kenku who has the plumage and look of a crow. And just outside the gate, you can see a sand sled. One that you've seen many of these sand sleds before, but this one looks as like it's been recently used. Farrell is not able to speak. He looks in grief.
I look to obey.
Abe hands you the letter that he received. And on the letter you see written,
Yeah, I'll read it.
Your brother has been corrupted by a terrible evil. The demon of undeath has possessed his soul and used him as a tool. Horrible fate has befallen him. We shall rescue him if we can.
I hand the letter back to Obey. And he sees on my face that almost like there was nothing we could do face.
Bay looks at you. Did you know? As you stay silent, he reaches out to you, grabs you by the shirt, pulls you forward. Did you know? Answer me truth!
I was there. He said he was creating a plague. He said he was going to use it on his enemies. But that meant corrupting everything around it.
And I thought we actually had the old family again. Seems just keep fucking losing them. He lets go of your shirt.
I fall to the ground.
I'm sorry. And
It's okay.
He turns away and just starts pushing his way through the crowd. You feel a hand on your shoulder and you look up and you see it's Frederick. You need to leave. And I don't mean this in terms of accent. You need to leave. And I don't mean leave
I know what you mean.
you need to find Yannae.
Mm-hmm.
And he gestures towards the crow kenku who looks as though they're about recovered. This one will take you to where you'll need to go for now. Just find my daughter, will you?
Mm-hmm.
Pyro, go on, get lost. Go with him. Oh, and he looks to Kenku. How many can your sled take? The Kenku looks up. Maybe 2 more. Fine. And he points to a red dragonborn who looks very, very young. You, and he points to another Kenku who also doesn't look young, but they are small. So it's sometimes difficult to make out their age due to their size. You two, go with. The two, a bit unsure about what to make. No, go. You're going to go with this Kenku, and you're going to take Sykes and Farrell. Farrell! Hey, Farrell.
I was trying to remember who Frederick was. That was Janae's dad.
Janae's father, yes.
That's right. Yes, okay.
Frederick
He said, find my daughter. I was like, who's the... No,
who's the daughter?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. he walks up to Farrell to puts a hand on his shoulder. Farrell, look at me. Go take care of the rest of your friends. Okay? Do that. We'll be fine for here for now.
I take it all of our stuff's already down here?
Yes. All your stuff is here.
Okay. I'm gonna whistle for Kane. For Kane.
Roll me,
Yeah.
roll me animal handling. Yeah, you ain't
Dude,
you
if
ain't
he's
been
not
long
here-
ain't been with that fella too long.
Oh no!
You whistle. But
Did they release him? No.
he doesn't seem to be turning up.
Damn. Well, let's look for Hercules.
Hercules is where Atlas last left him. He is in his stalls. Currently enjoying a very nice breakfast of wheat.
Alright. Time to go, Hercules. I'm gonna try and get him, but I'm gonna pet him first on the like right between the ears,
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Roll me handling again. The DC is
Please
lower this time though.
Oh no!
It's alright, I said the DC was lower. It was
Oh.
it was an easy DC here because Hercules knows you.
Okay.
There's a slight sort of like look of, "Oh, I'm just finishing my breakfast," but as you grab the halter and begin to lead him, he follows you.
I'll bring his food with, but
You lead him to the gate again. At which point the Kenku who was on the sled looks at Hercules. I can't take that as too big. Not with all four of you and that. Which
does
points
your
out-
sand sled? Do your sand sled make tracks?
Well, yeah.
We'll follow those.
It's
It's like the feral.
Farrell says, "Well, I can turn myself into something small. Just hold a moment." And he turns into
Oh, yeah.
He turns into a squirrel.
Oh, there's 2 squirrels.
That was 2 squirrels, yes. And he leaps up onto Hercules. Kenku's looking in shock at this. Well, that will make things easier. Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
It's a cramped cart because Hercules is a big boy, and the sled does seem to
How
dig.
fast?
The sled
How fast
digs
do the
down a
sleds
bit
move?
into the earth,
Yeah.
into the sand a bit, as Hercules is on there, and then you all get on there, and there's a slight sort of worried look on the Kenku's face. He starts up the engine, and the engine starts up fine, and then he releases the brake to let the sand sled start moving, and there's a moment of no movement before it begins to start moving very gently forwards.
I was gonna ask the Kenku, like, how fast do these sleds move?
Well, normally a bit faster than this, but we're a bit weighed down.
GM, if I use all my movement to run alongside of the sand sleds, would I be able to keep up?
Yes, you will, but I'm going to have you start making constitution checks Constitution saving throws if you start doing that, because you're fucking exhausted, mate.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, but there at a certain point, I'm going to need
Fine.
to have you roll in Constitution saving
I'll
throws.
I'll stay on the ship. That's fine. Or I'll
Okay.
stay on the sled.
I will not stop
If
you
they
from doing it.
if they start having problems, then I will jump off and run along.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to skip time forward a bit, unless there's anything, unless you want to have a conversation with anything, Sykes. I'm going to skip time forward a bit. Lovoi, you have tied up the tabaxi, who is looking a little bit dazed. I will say that with your passive perception, you notice that a lot of Dragonborn are eyeing up that tabaxi with a look of wanting to eat them alive. Yannae, you have seen the sand sled, and if you keep your vigil, you will notice that the sand sled contains a Sykes. It contains another Kenku and another Dragonborn, and a donkey. You do not see a pharaoh. After this, you have started gathering together all those people that have that are looking like they're fighting off a disease.
Mm-hmm.
So let's skip time. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do, I'm going to skip time forward to the moment where Sykes arrives.
Well, there actually is. If Atlas has gathered everyone around and had enough excuses of being busy, he will be like, yeah, I'll go and see if Yannae can do anything more for you, and he'll go to where Yannae is holding vigil, and they'll just
I presume
approach
Yannae,
kind of
you have not
carefully.
moved.
Yeah, Atlas will approach carefully, probably noticing that he's definitely not looking at Tyfari. Wasn't looking at Tyfari before. Yannae, how are you holding up?
I'm fine.
You sure? So you lost a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made you lose a friend.
Well, then we have both killed a friend.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, feel very torn. It was terrible, but I feel terrible about doing it anyway. But also not, because I had to. I think we stopped an evil. I think I did good. Just doesn't feel good.
No. But it was necessary.
Yeah. What do you want to do with him?
He once said he wanted flowers and a pretty tray and a nice hill with a good view.
So he decided to live in the desert, right?
Well, he was a man of many contradictions.
He was.
I never did understand him.
Sometimes I thought I did, but only when I saw the bad parts in him, you know. He seemed to have good parts, but they never seemed to last if you understand what I mean.
It's like a tree with a sickness. It will grow, but it will grow wrong. He's
Oh.
had such joy and curiosity, such cheek, incredible creativity. And yet there was something rotten. Something that told his mind things that were not true.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been through a lot. An unimaginable lot, but well, you'd hope he'd be different after that. But I don't know if I can really blame him, considering, but
You can't blame a mad dog for biting.
yeah.
Mad dogs get scared. He must have been scared too.
Yeah, I bet he was.
If only he had managed to trust us properly.
Yeah. No, he'd been working on this apparently for a very long time. Since before he met even you.
He was sick in his mind for a very long time. But it was not his whole mind. I set up with him once. It was before we met you. There was a ship. And he had done something terrible. And they all wanted him dead or gone. Something about him needed pity. And it needs it still.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good that you're there to remember that. So what's done is done, but
And there was
let him,
revenge.
send off.
There was
Let's
justice
send
at
him
least.
off well. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We must wait for the others. They will be here soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you for doing what I could not.
I didn't know if I would dare, to be honest.
It is
But
easy
at the
to
end, we
kill a
needed.
demon, but
Yeah.
you did the impossible.
Yeah. No, I don't want to say you're welcome, but yeah, it's good that it happened. Yeah. Let's wait for the others to make our final goodbye to Tyfari.
Atlas,
Mm-hmm.
where do you go from here? Where do we go? Do we stay with these people? Do we find our own path?
all ways that I see from here are just rife with more of all this fucking politicking and bloodshed. There's still, your brother is still missing. There's still another wizard after us. Apparently, what Lovoi said, this blight is happening in all other kinds of places. For Sykes' family, there's more countries at war, or possibly at war. I look to the future. I only see red, to be honest. I don't.
Maybe you're seeing too many. In the end, Atlas, you cannot carry the world.
No, that's what I mean. I just don't know. I just don't know what path won't lead to destruction. Right now, I don't see any.
We must seek out creation instead.
Mm-hmm.
Find a way to preserve life.
Yeah.
Revolution is wonderful, but I don't think we are capable now.
I don't think we're capable. I didn't think we're capable, and I don't think we're capable
I
of
don't know,
leading afterwards.
There was a time where they really had me going there. We had an army and everything. We had plans. We need to reconsider.
Yeah.
After.
Can you picture it? Sitting on the throne,
No.
filling out orders.
Oh. He offered. Tyfari in his madness once said whether I would rule in his stead, and I can't believe he even pictured it. Can you imagine me in charge?
Oh, the country. I can't see any of us. I can see us all try, but being capable, no. No, I don't.
I can't see anything for us right now.
No.
Everybody has a path. Everybody has something they need. Is there something you need?
I think I'd need a home. I've been on the road for so long. I've just been running for so long. I had my fun on the road and my drama and adventures. Adventures are also just a lot of death. Yeah.
So we must be sure it ends in life.
Yeah. Indeed. Focus on creation instead of destruction. I think that's a nice way to put that.
I bet after all of this is done, there's plenty of places that need rebuilding.
Oh yeah,
You do appear to be pretty good at building things.
Well, I'm learning. Yeah.
You built a whole skyship.
Well, I helped.
You did.
Thank you. I did. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Sykes can tell me a thing about making a farm. I assume he built his own farm. I don't know if he did. I'll ask him.
I can just see it now. The greatest farmer ever lived, Billy Bob.
Well, come full circle then.
You come from a farm.
Yes, yes, I do. Used to, yeah, used to just dig for potatoes in the ground. Guess that's why I started to get so strong. So you should see my brothers; they're huge as well.
I find it impossible to picture anybody bigger than you.
Well,
And I've seen orcs.
Alice is the runt.
well, well, you can look at them from afar. I'm kind of curious how they're doing. Maybe you could picture them at the right time. I wonder how they're doing. They they inherited the land left by my parents. They're both older than me. They well, wasn't that much land that I thought all three of us would be happy. So, being the youngest, I left. Oh, I also wanted to see the world. I hadn't seen much of it, but
I'm sure we'll see many more things.
I'm sure.
And then it
Do
would be
you-
my honor to get you a farm of your own.
Thank you. What do you want after this?
I never really figured there would be an after this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's impossible, you know, thinking of the future, thinking what would happen if I achieved any of my goals. It seems impossible. Anything
Yeah.
I want seems impossible.
And what is it you want?
She got really quiet for a bit. There are a few things. Let's just say I also wish I had a life of my own. I wouldn't mind creating something.
Let's work on that. Let's make that happen. We're still alive now, so we owe it to ourselves. See a future to make it.
Yeah. And there's a hard swallow, and she'll break the moment. Well, first there's plenty to be done. Why did you make
Right.
groups of people down there? I saw
Oh,
you grouping
right,
people
right,
together.
right. Yes, they all of them to the left. They've got they stink as well. They've got those wounds too.
All of them.
Yes.
You see a
Have
good
you
team.
counted them?
Atlas also just goes red and be like that. No, I tried, but it's many.
So Yannae, you glance down, you can see about 10 to 15 people.
You see Atlas trying to count on his fingers and running out of fingers. It's a lot. It's a lot of
She'll
them.
not comment on that. There are many.
Mhm.
I can help 3 every day. And
Wow.
when Ferrick gets here, more.
Yeah.
And if they have more healers in the village, I hope they bring healers.
I hope so, but Farrell will. They can't be long anymore. He can help, I'm sure.
Almost like clockwork. You see, now you see the sand sled that was on the way here has arrived. Hercules has dismounted, and riding Hercules, which you didn't see him before, but now you do, is Farrell. You see him just there on top of Hercules. He quickly gets down for a minute and starts glancing around, looking for you, and then sees where you are. And, well, he's going to ignore everyone else and basically makes a beeline for you. Thanks. When you arrive, you can see that there is the campsite or the area around is busy. There are not many Kenku here. In fact, there are very, very few Kenku here. A lot less than you remember leaving. There are a lot of Dragonborn, and there is this weird... There's a weird feeling amongst the camp. It's very unsettled. There is a sense of tension and frustration and loss and a sense that something happened, but at too much of a great cost. That whatever was that the payment was too much for what was received. If that makes sense, it's the best way I can describe it. You also see that there is a bunch of people that have just been corralled into had been just corralled and told to stay together, and they've just been sort of kind of like hemmed away from everybody else for some strange reason. But that's what you see. You will also see, because your perception is pretty high, you see Yannae is standing with Atlas at the top of a relatively tall dune. And, well, Farrell is just beelining up there.
Yeah. I think I would follow Farrell, but not, like, I would just be, like, almost, like, still kind of pulling myself along in a tired state, but still, like, trudging up to them, following Farrell.
That's fair.
They're the first people I want to see.
Yeah, of course. So you head up there, and Farrell is first up there. Nine Atlas. He's the first one there. Looks straight across at you, Yannae, marches up and just gives you the biggest
I already have my
hug.
arms open. Yeah.
He just gives you the biggest hug ever. Almost not wanting to let go. That makes sense?
I'll hold him for as long as he needs it.
He eventually does break the hug. Doesn't really say something. It doesn't look like he can say something. Heads over to you, Atlas, and whether you like it or not, he's going to give you a fucking grippy hug too.
Oh yes, obviously it's a huge bear hug. Yep.
You then both see Sykes coming up behind, slowly, stiffly, but he's there. He looks tired, and he does look still very stiff from a resurrection that happened barely hours ago. But he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sykes. Well, how are you feeling?
Not great, honestly. After everything that's happened.
Yeah. This. No.
I think when I get to them, I'll just kind of almost fall cross-legged into the sand.
I'm just going to quickly disappear for a moment while I check my fire.
Mm. I just put my hand in my face, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was not good. None of this was good.
None of this was good. I agree.
I
It
look
was
to
necessary.
Janae. Oh, yeah. I look to Janae and I just say,
I'm still face deep in Feral, but yeah.
they got the letters.
What do you mean they got the letters?
Your dad told me to find you, make sure I found you.
And Janae swallows the insult she was about to hurl at Sykes for giving a letter to her father in case of her death, despite her being alive. She swallows it all and just hugs him. Thank you for trying to help and delivering the letters and coming. Thank you.
I just will hug her back. And then when we break the hug, I say, Abe is not happy. He made
No.
it very clear that he wanted me away. He wanted us away.
He's lost family.
Mm-hmm.
He should have come. He would have been welcome. He might still. We have to have hope. Men from that family can be stubborn.
He reaches as Janae is still there. He kind of holds onto her hand and he reaches for Alice's hand as well and just kind of grabs onto both of them. And he doesn't say anything, he just holds them.
Pull Feral in. Big group hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured
Yeah,
I
he
thought
was-
Farrell was still holding on to Janae, so
No, he's no. Farrell is.
Everybody in tight.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
yeah.
No, you will take
And
them
I said
to-
that this about here would be a good time to, or a good place to lay Tyfari to rest. We should mark him so that Abe can find it too. Yeah. Whenever he can to say his advice.
Feral,
Yeah.
can you make flowers?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. No. Sure. I can.
Do you know how to make foxglove?
I can also.
Do you know how to make foxglove?
Have I ever heard of Foxglove?
Yes. You know exactly what Foxglove is.
I'll let go of Janae's hand, and as I flip my hand over using the Druidcraft, a Foxglove pops up in my hand.
Very, very tall, very elegant flower is in your hand, and the almost downward bell-like flowers extend along length. It's actually a very beautiful flower. If I have the right flower.
Janai starts talking. She's not speaking to anybody in particular, just sort of staring into middle distance. My mother taught me some plants. The thing about foxglove is that in small quantities it is very, very good for you. But if you have too much, it is deadly poison. But they're beautiful, no?
Yeah. Seems fitting somehow.
I think Abe will know. They are not native to here.
Farrell will reach down and place his hand into the sand. When he does, there is this very faint, beautiful, fresh green grass light that spreads. That you see, just spreads very gently through the sand. And where that light is, same kind of flower starts to slowly grow from the sand around.
Can I join them in that as well?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can.
I have not yet prepared the body. I wanted to wait until you were here.
Okay.
He's clean, but maybe we should take his... And I gesture towards all of his shit.
Just gesture to Tyfari is like, look at so we take Luke body.
Everything he's hoarded.
Yeah, he's bored.
Was there
We'll
anything
What would you
on
like
him
to
that
get buried
was?
with?
Carry on, sorry.
Was there anything given to him by Hellgrind?
Was there anything given to him by Hellgrind? Well, roll me an investigation check then in that case. And you may have
good
assistance.
question.
You may have a help with this because there are people helping you with the preparation of the body, etc. So you may
Okay,
have
advantage.
on this.
Natural 20
Natural
for 21.
20 for a 21.
Ooh.
You do not discover anything that wasn't there or that Tyfari didn't have on his person, as in when you separated.
Okay.
You do, however, find a rolled up piece of paper, sealed, the wax seal.
I pick it up. What's the seal of?
What would be the seal, Jeff?
His family. His family seal.
The crest of the Douvray Fontaine in the seal.
I look to Yannae and Atlas and Farrell and say, we should get this to... Should we give this to a bay? I don't know what it is, but it's the Fontaine seal.
He is right to it.
Probably a good plan. Mm-hmm.
You turn it over, and on the front, yeah, I think you would probably say this if you don't mind, Jeff. Probably SG.
No, it would, yeah.
I'd say written
SG?
on the front. SG.
SG. Do we have any way of talking or sending? I guess we could have a Kenku bring it to back if he doesn't want us coming back.
Do you know whose it is? I've never seen him with this.
I've never seen this either.
Why would he keep it on him?
Hmm. I don't know.
If you'd like, one of you could make, or actually, all three of you can, four actually, because Farrell's there as well, could make an intelligence roll to figure this out.
I guess I'll try.
I'm sure.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
I might as well join even though it's late.
we'll do a roll for Farrell as well. No one. Oh, yeah. Yannae, would you like to make an intelligence check? Up to you. You don't have to.
Oh damn, that's like
So, welcome, River. Thanks for joining us the last little bit. I'll say that Ferrick probably. Oh,
He got juked.
got kicked. Okay, fine. Fuck. Okay, sure.
And they're out. Oh.
He briefly got up, sat up, and got knocked out again.
Ferrick stood up.
Ferrick's-
Oh no, I'm done. Goes back to sleep again.
all right.
There we
I'm
go.
back.
There we go. Hey, you're welcome back. I'll say, Ferrick, that you probably won't be there for the finding of the letter. But definitely at least for the moments where you get to at least listen and see what it is. Yannae and Atlas. And actually Farrell, probably the same time as you, Atlas. But Yannae, you're the one that makes the connection quickly, or quicker than everybody else. Tyfari has never mentioned anybody called SG with the initials as SG. However, there is a group which would have those initials. Called Scarlet Guard.
Oh fuck! I'm an idiot.
Ah,
Guys, this is us.
Oh,
This is and she like gestures towards like the patches that she's been like.
oh, son of a bitch.
It's us.
Um,
We're
okay.
Mohans.
Oh, right.
Sykes will then crack it open, crack the seal. Morons.
Should have
So-
spelled it WM.
No, I get it. I also get the player. I also get the player things like, I'm gonna make a roll intelligence first. So Sykes.
No, it's a very good roll.
Can't even realize our own initials.
I am going to send you a message in Discord.
Okay.
This is what you read as you break the seal on the letter.
Quick
And Sykes
reminder. Ferrick is not there at the moment, right?
I'll say
Yeah.
you've woken up and seen them up on the dune. So you'll be heading up as Sykes is reading this.
And I will definitely read this out loud.
How far away are they?
Not too far.
Shit. That's a bit. Right.
They're not too far away. You can easily get there easy get there quickly enough.
Alright. If you are reading this letter, it means I'm dead. I hope it was you that stopped me, my friends of the Scarlet Guard. I can feel the madness slowly taking over. Whatever Trent and the clergy have done, it has started to take its toll, and if I am dead, it means the madness has won and I have done terrible, terrible things. So, it looks like this is the end of the road for me, my friends. I hold no regret for the life I lived. And I want to thank you all for giving me the honor of meeting you all. To Sykes. Why am I the first? I couldn't have asked for a better catapulting friend. I'm sorry I won't be able to attend the reunion of you and your wife. However, I wish you both the happiest of lives.
Oh,
Oh, God. Okay, I joined that at a spicy time.
Janai will put a hand on Sykes' shoulder.
Sorry, Tyfari. I'm so sorry.
So, since you're there, Shanae, you'll also be able to read
Shall
this
I-
over his shoulder if you.
Shall I read with you?
Okay, I've got it.
Okay.
To Farrell. You're a great friend to me. I could not have wished for a better person. Please give my best regards to your fellow shamans and druids and try not to drink too much. Oh my god. Ow. To Atlas. Thank you for always keeping us safe. I know our morality is worlds apart, but I have always appreciated you for protecting us and having our backs. I hope that you find the one you need to find, and I'm sorry I can't be there to help you out. To Illyria. I was terribly sorry to hear of all that has happened to you, and that I'm fully honest when I say that I truly hope you find your family and your peace. I am sorry that I will not be able to help you on your quest. And I look to Janae. To Janae. Since the day we met, you always had the saddest eyes. I hope you find your peace and are able to free your soul from your burdens. You remind me of my beloved. You remind me of my Hana. Thank you for that. I hope I got to take up even a little corner in your heart, and I wish we could have had more time to get know each other. Who knows, maybe in the next life. Just know that I am on your side, no matter what you do or what you have done in the past.
It's okay, Sykes. You can do it.
That's all. That's all it says.
Thank you. I hug Sykes because he needs it.
I want to see my family again. I want to see you guys. I don't want to leave you guys.
We'll do it all together. We'll figure it out. We'll find a path.
I'm sorry.
No, no need to be sorry. Oh. Go through this, man.
Hate reading letters. But I love reading them too.
I know.
Ow, my eyes sting.
The wind.
Oh, in the sand.
Fucking desert
Oh.
sand, huh?
Oh my god.
So you guys spend a moment here to the grave for Tyfari, for laying him to fully rest,
Good.
and allowing the foxglove to grow.
Does he still have his family flag on him?
Oh yes.
Then I'll wrap him in that.
And as the foxglove grows that beautiful, beautiful flower that it had, there's this weird sense that you all have of that foxglove will never die. There is something of the magic of Farrell and Sykes will be able to sustain this foxglove however long magic remains within this belt. And I apologize now in advance. You are taking this moment. Hear a voice. Well, isn't this just lovely to see? Glance up. Yannae and Sykes, you have seen this individual before. A blonde-haired... Actually, Atlas, you will have seen him before as well. A blonde-haired individual. Blowing purple robes with gold trimming. Long ears and a sardonic smile on his face. And blue eyes. Born of Nishtar Trent. Standing head of the grave. Hands kinda positioned as though it was on top of a gravestone, even though there is none. Looking at the three of you with a very pleased, smug smile on his face. And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Hi.
Dick.
Yes,
Fuck
I'm sorry.
No.
I am
Poor
sorry.
Oops. Man, Neil was going through it. I joined in at a very spicy time. Okay.
Aye.
And I wanted to do something, but this is going to have to wait.
Yep. Creepy's gonna be pissed.
Because there's a certain bastards of bastards in front of us, so.
Demanding attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I closed my eyes and said I apologize in advance to my players, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Here.
You're not sorry. Not
I
really.
genuinely am sorry, but also I am also very not sorry.
Don't leave it
the-
for a second.
Delicious tension of
Oh,
the
yeah.
moment, yes.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
It's just good storytelling.
Mm.
Aw.
We're
Just
gonna
got
make
permission
you
from
pay for it
producer.
next week.
Yeah.
Jeff, thank you
Okay.
for writing that. That was beautiful.
It was.
You're welcome.
It was.
I did my
My
best
new
on it.
best friend.
Isn't
That
that the
was-
second time, Neil, that you've read a goodbye message from Tyfari? Because there was a
No.
time where Tyfari noped out for a little while, and no, who read that?
Well, I think it was Sean who read that one.
Ah,
No, there's,
I didn't really tear up for that one because he was like, I need to go take care of something quick and maybe I'll be able to come back.
Yeah.
The first time I was like that was when my wife sent me the letter.
oh yeah. True. No, I remember you crying over letters before, but
Shut up.
Jeff.
no, it's
Jeff
does
said.
credit to your.
Jeff said,
No.
just sent
Personality.
me the letter, and I glanced through it quickly. And you got, for those of you who are watching a real live, may have noticed a couple of times of me trying to hold back tears earlier in the stream because I saw letters. Like, obviously, I'm going to quickly read through it, and I saw it, read it through, and got to the last bit. I'm like, oh god, okay, hold it in, hold it in,
a
hold it in,
tearjerker.
hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, hold it in. So yeah, that was really, really well done. Thank you, Jeff, for that.
I do my best.
Yeah. I would say if there are any
See you in person, Jeff. I would hug you right now.
Yeah.
I have to do with a long range hug.
Mage hug. Is that a mage hand?
Mage hug.
Oh, White's the wow, jeez. Crying over dead friends is valid even if the friends are fictional. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I'm just reminded of that. It's either a meme or a quote or something. I don't know what it is. But it's about D&D of I play D&D to escape. I cry more over my fictional friends than I do in real life. Like something along those lines. Something along those lines. But yeah. I would say any memorable moments, but I think we already had some many.
We got several.
We got
Several.
I got a
Yeah.
few
Couple
contenders.
of really good conversations.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting letter.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Speaks to a wonderful story of a character, so many memories. Oh, hells yeah! Tyfari's nuts. I love Tyfari. But, you know.
To end it on a fun note, so I've been looking up, while I was still playing Tyfari, I looked up a lot of the skyship pictures, and I just noticed that one of them is called the Beaver Retriever, and I definitely want a skyship in Malantar now called the Beaver Retriever.
Yep.
I am
Yep.
perfectly fine with that. If ever at all you find it, great. But
Brilliant.
It's Janae's ship.
I'm perfectly fine with something called the Beaver Retriever. Oh. Oh, that just gave me an idea.
Oh,
No, that is not Shania's
Oh.
ship.
No.
That is not Shania's
There's
ship.
there's a
Okay.
great tabaxi out there on the Beaver Retriever. I know your mind.
Yep.
You know the way my mind works,
Yes.
yeah.
Janae's new hero.
Yeah. Damn it!
All traveling on a
Let's
ship.
We had to end it on a light note. So
That's a
Oh,
very
we
good note.
did. And me being the dick that I am, obviously doing the whole, oh, isn't this lovely?
Yeah.
Because that
You get to feel
fucker,
filthy again while playing
Yes,
that
you do.
fucker next session. So that's
honestly,
your suffering.
I'm looking forward to the days that you guys. I'm looking forward to the day that you guys actually finally put him in his place, because he takes up space in my room, and I hate the fact he takes up space in my room, my head.
Well, I mean,
So guys,
he's
we're gonna
right
ally
here.
ourselves with this guy, right? Right?
Yeah.
Please don't.
I just want to cut ties.
Please don't.
That's one
I
way
just
to
want
solve
to.
a
I want
problem.
him to die. I want him to be gone out of my head. He is. Oh.
Then level us up, and we can
Yeah.
get there.
You are. You are, because
Yay!
you are now going to level up. You are all now level 12.
I have evasion. I
Yeah,
have
it is a,
evasion now.
It's been a long time coming, but this has been a big old story.
Oh.
It's about fucking time you guys all up. So you all are now level 12.
Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. Yep. Who are we
Oh,
gonna rate
so-
tonight?
Man, I wanted to ruin that somber moment with Ferrick going, "What's up with this sappy shit?"
Yeah,
I
well,
think Sykes would have
didn't get the
punched
chance
you.
for that.
Yeah, you didn't get a chance, because unfortunately,
Yeah.
I have a much better way of ruining stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that battle, it is well bestowed. Yeah, it's true. It is well bestowed. Anyways, I'm gonna go and try and find somebody to raid. I've got loads of people I'm following these days who I have not raided a few people in quite a long time. Nightbeard. Yeah, let's go and raid Nightbeard.
Yeah, because Bluebeard and Blackbeard are just a bit basic, so Nightbeard it
Nightbeard
is.
it is, yes. Mythic Guild plays Quest for the Infinite Staircase when a star falls, Session 8, Dungeons & Dragons, of course.
Oh,
And
Ooh.
did we want to roll or I was gonna say, do we want to roll HP next session or this session? Like right at the end.
if you want, we can roll
Yes.
now.
Or you guys want to roll next
Sure.
week or now? Yeah. Let's do
Alright.
it quick because I know he's raiding someone. So
Yeah, I'm going to be raiding somebody, so do it quick.
But I don't know if I'm going to
How-
level up my cleric or my fighter. You'll have to wait.
I'm leveling
Alright.
rogue.
Alright,
I'll go really quick.
I don't know as well.
You can wait. You can wait
Okay,
on
yeah.
that, and then,
I rolled a 1, so I will
Reroll.
save that next week then.
That's reroll it.
Okay.
Reroll it.
Roll now.
I'll level up.
Come on, bring it.
I have
5.
3 options to level up.
Right, do
Yeah,
you
you
want
do.
to? Do you want to wait? Do you want to hold? Do you want to wait? Do you want to think about that first before you level up?
I'll wait until next week.
All right,
yeah.
we'll wait until next week. All right.
Atlas, going to take a level in
I'm
Bard? What it's going to be?
Yes, obviously. No, I'm trying to level up, but it's can't load. So
All right.
I'll
Well,
fix
just
that
roll.
upstream.
I presume barbarian, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, just roll your die, and you can.
It's a D12. Yes.
I believe it is a D12.
It's
Well, heavens.
4 plus 3.
7 HP, so
7.
you'll go up to 125, I think.
5.
Damn.
Yes.
125 HP.
You know what's funny? At this level, Tyfari was actually a higher HP than I was as the wizard. I had
Was he?
81 HP. Yeah,
That's
I had really
not-
good constitution.
That's true. Yeah, you
Alright.
did. That's
I had 81
Can go
HP.
two
I rolled
ways,
low
yeah.
a lot. So now I'm up to 86. Or no, yeah, 86, because I got a 5, so.
all right.
If you
Let's go
drop
and raid
another
something.
one of those
We'll,
bombs on us, you might stand.
Right.
All right. We're gonna go and raid Nightbeard.
Yeah.
I'll be back on Saturday, hopefully, but keep an eye on that one. But definitely on Sunday for Fortune's Whimsy, where they're in a new place. They're in Nosix, and they're going to go and fuck around and have fun with it. So
They
yeah, I'm
went
looking forward to that.
south.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. If you're watching any of the other channels that are on that of this, Jeff, I believe you're going live tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go to Jeff to watch some Mechanicus.
I'll
Neil,
also be live.
Neil will be live tomorrow as
Tomorrow.
well.
I'm playing more Fatal Frame, The Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. More scary game.
Fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, catch those guys on their channels tomorrow whenever they go live. Go follow them as well if you haven't. If you haven't followed them, shame on you. Go follow them. But that's gonna be me for tonight, guys. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love each other. Give yourselves big hugs. Give your loved ones big hugs. I'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Doodle.